The only person who is educated is one who has learned how to learn and change. Those were words quoted by Carl Roggers in his own perspective towards education. So this is a question to all of us who are educated, that have we reached to that level that we've learned how to learn? Clearly, we need to see the purpose of learning in order to gain knowledge. So the purpose of learning is to move someone towards the achievement of large and long-term education goals, like reaching learning expectations, attaining knowledge, having a performance, and maintaining certain standards. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to address each individual's learning needs. Addressing individuals' learning needs gives a chance to everyone to attain fruitful education objectives. I'm Sarah Nakamia from Team Academy, University of Iringa, Tanzania. Now, talking on the 3 tips on how to address each individual's learning needs. The first tip is you must see a reason as to why you learn. I'll pose a question to all of us. Why do you eat? Why do I eat? There are reasons as to why we eat. Someone might say, I eat because it's fun. Other people eat because it's their hobby. Other people eat because they are seeing people around them. But others eat because they're hungry. But there's that major purpose as to why we eat. And the major purpose as to why we eat is to maintain bodily function. So even a learner, you must see a reason as to why you learn in order to achieve the purpose of learning. The second tip, you must identify your learning goals. I'll give 2 scenarios in this case. First, I'll give an example of a car. Let's assume that you're given a car, and then there's no fuel in this car. So the owner of the car will tell you, you must fuel it. That means that without fuel, the car will not move. So on the side of the car, fuel is its driving force. And on the side of the learner, goals are our driving forces. So you must have goals in order to drive yourself towards the learning plans and then reaching your goals. And the last scenario, I'll give an example of my friend. She likes public speaking. So I asked her, why do you like public speaking? So she's like, I want to be a voice to voiceless. In that she meant that she wants to help the poor, who are always neglected in the villages. And then they do not have freedom to speak. So she thinks that through public speaking, she can always speak out for them and she can always promote them. And the other thing, she wants to promote girl child education. She said that in some villages, girls are not given a right to education. So through public speaking, she can be a very good public speaker. So in this case, you see that she has goals, and through public speaking, she can force and she can do whatever it takes for her to achieve her learning goals. Even for learner, you must set your goals clearly in order to reach whatever that you want to do. And the last tip in today's video, I'll talk about identifying the kind of training that you want to acquire. Identifying the kind of training you want to acquire will force you to neglect other things and concentrate on that training that you're looking for. I'll give a scenario. Personally, I wanted to buy a pair of closed shoes. So when I went to the market, I found a lot of things that were so calling, everything, please sir, come and buy me, please come and buy me. But I had to ask myself, why did I go to the market in the first place? The reason why I wanted to buy closed shoes, because they're official. So when that reason came to my mind, I focused and bought closed shoes. What does this mean? If you open a page, a lot of people are going to show you interesting topics, interesting videos, but you have to focus because you know the kind of training you're looking for. So in order for us to gain in learning, we must focus on those 3 tips in that to see the value of education. So in order to value and see the purpose of education, you must understand everything you're learning. You must apply that whatever you're doing to learn, you must apply it. You have to analyze that, am I working in the same pace with whatever I'm learning? And then evaluate yourself from the beginning. And the last part, you must create something from the learning. And this draws us back to Carl Roggers, who says a person who is educated is one who has learned how to learn and change. I would love to hear from you at the end of this video, seeing how you're putting in practice the 3 tips on how to improve or address each individual's learning needs. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, do not forget to share leave your comment down, or for more videos like this, visit us on www.swahiliacademy.com. See you next time.